Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today we're talking about leading away from work. Are you ready? Let's get started. Well, people want to talk about work-life balance, and I'm all for work-life balance. People want to talk about leaving their work at work and then going home to live their life. Now, I'm a proponent for work-life balance. I'm not always as good at it as some people might be, and I'm not sure my perspective is exactly like everybody else's. And in fact, there's at least one thing that I really don't agree with the prevailing wisdom on at all. If we choose to leave our work at work, we're missing out on a big opportunity. Because the title of this episode was Leading Away from Work. See, here's the thing. When it comes to leadership, you don't want to leave it at work. Why? Because the skills that make us a better leader are also the skills that make us a better human being. I wrote about that in my book, Remarkable Leadership, and it's true. And so the skills that we use to lead more effectively are the same skills that can help us in other parts of our life. It's the blurring of personal and professional development, and I think it's incredibly important for us to think about. I'm going to encourage you to think about how to use those skills more than just at work. Okay, so let's talk about 3 reasons why I encourage you to do that. And here's the first one. That, as I've already really sort of said, I'll lock it in for you though, leadership skills are life skills. I mean, think about it. The things that think about the best leader that you've ever observed or worked with. Is it a person that you want to be around? Is it a person that's a good communicator? Is it a person that is attractive and influential? Is it a person that really helps make things happen? Is it a person that makes you feel better about yourself? Chances are the answers to all those things are yes. Why wouldn't those be skills valuable to us in other roles, wearing other hats than besides just when we're at work as a leader or supervisor? Leadership skills are life skills. Second, leadership skills are transferable. If they're life skills, that means we can use them from one place to the other. And here's the thing. The things that we're learning to be a better leader, when we try them elsewhere, we get the chance to transfer those skills and really get better at them there, which leads us to the third point here, and that is gives us a chance to get more practice in more settings. Now, when I teach leadership skills in a workshop setting, it's almost a guarantee that someone will come to me and say, Kevin, I got a bunch of value here for the rest of my life as a parent, as a spouse, or whatever, to which I say, great, because if you will practice those skills in those settings, you'll get better at those skills in all settings. So the skills are transferable, and when we practice them in those other places, we get better at them when we bring them back to work. Also, in some cases, we may be better at a skill in one part of our life than another, and if we can reflect on and use how we're better at it here back at work, it helps us in that regard too. So I strongly encourage you to think about leading away from work. Does this mean that you should go home and try to be everybody's boss? No. Does it mean that you should go home and try to take over every project and every family reunion? No. What it does mean is that you can practice those skills of building trust and listening and providing feedback and being influential and setting goals and all of the many things that helps us to be a more effective leader. And we can practice those skills in other places to the benefit of everyone, including ourselves. Let me close with today's tweet. The skills of leadership are the skills of a life well lived. When we consciously practice those skills in all areas of our lives, we continually improve. Well, if you enjoyed this today, did you know that every single week we produce a new one of these episodes for you? Yes, Remarkable TV has been on the air, so to speak, for over 215 straight weeks. We're not going anywhere, so you can look back, but you can also click the link here to join us to make sure you get reminded every week of a new episode. And if you do that, I know that I will see you here for the next episode of Remarkable TV.